Hey guys, Eric coming at you about a week after the Super Bowl. I still can't believe the Patriots came back and won. Personally, I did not really have a team in the race at that point. I was a Packer fan, kind of devastated after they lost. But man, I can't give the Patriots enough credit, even though I'm not a Patriots fan myself. And throughout the week, my clients and I were all huge sports fans, so we spent a lot of time talking about this role of dominance that the Patriots have had over the last, decade or so. And, although I'm not a Patriots fan per se, I do respect the hell out of what they've done. And, talking about this a little bit further, I pulled up a couple of different quotes that Bill Belichick has said over the years that really epitomize the reason he's successful, and believe there are some direct applications that you can do and learn from him and transfer those to achieving your goals in fitness. So, excuse my reading for a moment. I'm going to have to take a few things off my screen here. I can't remember quotes verbatim. Sorry, I'm not that sharp. But we'll start with build a solid foundation. Bill Belichick said there are no shortcuts to building a team each season. You must build the foundation brick by brick. Now, the same principle applies in terms of fitness, right? We need a solid foundation in terms of movement capabilities, stability, mobility. Need to be strong, need to be able to move pain-free. And the greater this foundation that we have, the taller we can build a pyramid, more or less. So the greater the size of your foundation, the greater level of skill you can achieve. In terms of football, the more foundationally sound that they are in terms of their mechanics, whether it's tackling, throwing a ball, catching a ball, ball control, the better chance they are going to have to win the game. So take time to build a solid foundation and apply that going forward for your goals. Second, be accountable. I am who I am. In the end, I feel that what I'm accountable for is doing a good job as a football coach. Now, this is a big problem for a lot of people. We tend to look at different things that we can blame. I'm too busy. I've got this going on. This hurts. That hurts. At the end of the day, everybody goes through some shit. We all have rough days. We all have a crazy busy schedule and, things that come up. But we all also have unique advantages. And at the end of the day, we're all here with the same 24 hours. We're all here with certain limitations, but certain advantages that we can use to more or less build our best body, to get stronger, to lose fat, and accomplish all these different goals that we have. So at the end of the day, make time. There are really no excuses. At the end of the day, you have to hold yourself accountable or find somebody like a coach who will. Otherwise, you're not going to achieve your goals. But top level accountability is really what's going to separate people who will see success with their goals versus those who do not. Third, everybody is wired differently. I think a smart guy can learn. Some guys learn, it's just like all of us. Some can learn with the electronics, some of us can't. Some can learn something else, some of us can't. I mean, we're all wired differently. And this is especially true when it comes to training. There are so many different ways to train these days, right? Fitness has become extraordinarily popular. We can go do Orange Theory, we can go do intervals, we can go do powerlifting, CrossFit, Olympic lifting, any number of these skills or any number of these types of training. But they're not for everybody. Everybody's going to learn differently. Everybody's going to be able to apply things differently, and different goals can be better for different people. Nothing is really set in stone, and that's a big problem that we face in the industry today. Everything that we read, all these videos, everything is always coming down to absolutes, but that's not always the case. So at the end of the day, what you're going to need to do is really find out what works for you, and even more important, what do you enjoy? Obviously, fitness isn't always going to be wonderful, and sometimes it's going to be pain, discomfort, and whatnot, but the most important thing that you do is find something that you can enjoy, so you will do it consistently and build the habit of training and moving towards your goals. So, everyone's wired differently, there are no absolutes, but continue to make progress towards your goals and find something that you do enjoy. Finally, we all stand on the shoulders of giants. So that's kind of my summary of this next quote, and the quote by Bill Belichick is, there's an old saying about strength of the wolf of the pack. And I think there is a lot of truth of that. On a football team, it's not the strength of the individual players, but it's the strength of the unit and how they all function together. And as I mentioned before, we all stand on the shoulders of giants. Nobody gets there alone when it comes to their training or building a business or anything that we're looking to accomplish. At the end of the day, we need to surround ourselves with people who are going to be, real with us, but they're also going to be positive in terms of us wanting to achieve their goals, right? We have to cut out that negativity, people that want to bring you down, that want to pull you away from your goals, that want to chastise you for eating healthy at a meal, or instead of going out with your buddies to go to the gym, all this stuff. But You need to surround yourself with excellence. Surround yourself with people who are going to push you forward, and really know that at any given time you're either getting better or you're getting worse. You're never staying the same. Make sure that environment that you set for yourself and those that you surround yourself with are going to be there to promote your goals and help you take a step forward. I guess that's really about it in terms of looking at what the Patriots have done for success. But I think these quotes by Bill Belichick have really epitomized the reasons that they are successful. I guess final note, guys, I've got 2 brand new courses on my site. The first one is a Fat Loss Made Easy course, simple 5-day course where I'm going to send you information how to simplify the process of losing fat and building long-term habits. So when you change your body, you can keep it. It's not just some flash in the pan, quick Hollywood diet. We're going to lose fat and keep it off. Second, another one called 7 Days to Superhuman. That is right on the very front of the Bach Performance website. And what I cover here is I converge the science of both building muscle and also achieving performance. So at the end of the day, what I'm going to teach you to do is how to build high performance muscle so you have that body that looks as good as it performs. I want you to be skilled all the way around, so you don't go to the park, try to do a crossover, tear an ACL, or you can't run around with your kids, or you can't chase your niece down the street. All these different things, guys. So I want you to be fully prepared, but these courses will help you. I will throw a link to each one in the comments below, and thanks again for being here.